How's everybody doing today? Tinkering with Harleys. First, let me thank all of you who have subscribed. I greatly appreciate it. The comments and the questions you've been sending in are great. I answer every one of them that comes in. Might take me a day or two to get to them, but I do get to them. If you're watching these videos and you enjoy them, by all means subscribe and hit that like button. So enough of that. Today's video, we're going to be changing a clutch actuator housing. Now the reason we're changing it is because it's got a ding in it, and I have another one. Now this is something partially that you may have to do, not change the housing, but this is also how you change a clutch cable. So that's why I'm putting this up there. So enough said, we'll get right to it. Okay, this is your clutch actuator housing. Now, I've already removed it from the bike. As you can see, that's where it bolts up to. Now, when you're going to do one of these, you need a snap ring pliers and you need a screwdriver and a wrench to loosen this. Now, I've already cracked this right here. This right here is your clutch cable. You also want to take your dipstick out of there so nothing's in the way. So, and let me show you why we're changing this. If you see right there, it's got a big ding in it and a big scratch. That's why we're changing it. Okay, now we're just about ready to take it off. Now, I don't know if I said it earlier or not, but you want to pay close attention to the way this snap ring is orientated in there, because it has to go back in exactly the same way. So we will get that out of there now. And hopefully I got the right camera angle on this that you guys can see this. And my big hand isn't in the way. Okay, you get the snap ring out of there like that. And then you just lift up on this. Now you got to be very careful with this. This ramp, underneath it, there are 3 balls. As you can see, 3 ball bearings. You take this, the top ramp, and you bend it around and lift it right off. And now you can remove your clutch cable. That ramp on the bottom wants to come out. Now I've got the ball bearings in my hand. Okay, and you just slip your clutch cable out like that. Now, there are the ball bearings, and they sit in here like that. And you want to be real careful with these, because if they fall out and they hit the floor, they bounce and go in places that you won't find until you go and clean your shop. Now here's the one we're replacing it with. So we're going to take this top ramp out, And if you notice when we pull the top ramp out, there's a squared end on it. That goes over here. Put that in there. We're going to take the ball bearings out. And then we're going to take the bottom ramp out. Now, the bottom ramp can only go in one way. If you see this here, there's a slot. That goes in like that. Now you take your clutch cable, and you insert it in there like that. And you just, oh, one other thing I forgot to mention. You've got an O-ring right here. You need to inspect that to make sure that's okay. Because if it's not, you're going to leak oil. So here we go. We'll do it again. Get that sorted in there. Okay, this is lazy man's way, the way I'm doing it. This is a fairly new cable. It was just put in not too long ago. Okay, now we got that. Alrighty. Now we're going to put the bottom ramp back in. And that goes, this slot goes into this hole. Now, while you have all this apart, you want to inspect it for any pitting, any damage, anything like that. And this one's got a little bit of wear on it, but it's not too bad. Now you put the ball bearings in. And now you put the top ramp on it. You hook the cable up. That's the cable in there like that. And you turn it over, and that locks the cable into place. And then you put that down on there. Let's just double check this. And it's on the balls. Everything's rotating. Just double check it. Okay, and that's that. Now we put the snap ring back in. Now again, when you do this, you want to make sure that it goes back in the way you took it out. There we go. Okay, and we're just a little bit crooked. And we're not in the slots. So this is why you need a screwdriver. Okay, that one's in. This side is in. Now we're going to try to rotate this a little bit. There we go. And that's it. That's all there is to it. So that's all there is to it. But that's the easiest way to do it, and it's quick. And at some point, you may have to change a clutch cable. That's how you do it on the bottom. That's the hardest part of changing a clutch cable right there. So now we have a nice looking clutch actuator housing on that bike versus the one that had the big old gouge in it. So that'll pretty much do it for today. Again, thank you for subscribing. If you're liking these videos and you're watching them and you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And until next time, everybody be safe out there.